in the room laughing at him that his microphone picked it up.
One of the most interesting moments in the 2008 campaign occurred when a man, like Obama himself, came from out of nowhere to recount his experiences with Barack Obama, the man. His name was Larry Sinclair, and he told an amazing story. He said that in 1999, he had encountered Barack Obama in Illinois, had sex with Barack Obama, and then used cocaine with him.
So funny because Tucker does not believe this at all, but he has to fake believe it for the sake of this video and for the sake of his job and what his media career has become.
Sinclair went on to make these claims publicly at the National Press Club in Washington, to sign a sworn affidavit and to take a lie detector test. But he was dismissed.
To take a lie detector test, which he failed. Why did he not mention that? You can't just fucking say somebody took a lie detector test. You can just say lie detector tests are inadmissible in court for a reason because they suck. But he's not even doing that. He didn't even say like lie detectors are like easily failed, which is why it's inadmissible in court. He just straight up made it seem like he passed it. Oh my God. I can't tell if Tucker Carlson is not even trying or because he knows his audience is that stupid that he doesn't have to. You know what I mean?
But the claims weren't absurd. We're not claiming they're true, but they were certainly credible. This was a first-hand account of Barack Obama's behavior by someone who was willing to sign a sworn affidavit to that effect. It turns out Larry Sinclair is still alive. He lives in Mexico. But today, he's in our studio, and we're happy to have him. Larry Sinclair, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
You think Larry sucked Tucker off after? Tucker got his shit sucked off as well.
It was by accident. I was in the Chicago area in '99 for Lee Duke's graduation from the Naval Academy. I had hired a limousine service and had asked the driver if he knew anybody that was available that might want to show me, Chicago. And he said he did.
So you're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party, actually.
Yeah.
That's what you're really saying.
Yeah.
Methica Lewinsky. Oh my God. First of all, he's a crackhead. Get it right.
And he picked me up at my hotel in Gurnee and drove into Chicago, pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama. It was literally that casual.
Had you ever heard of him?
No.
Did the driver know him?
Yep. The driver definitely knew him because the driver said that he was a friend.
Interesting. How would the driver be friends with Barack Obama?
I only found out later, dealing with a reporter from Bloomberg News, that apparently the limousine company had been doing business with Tony Resco, that at the time was somehow affiliated with Barack Obama.
Orbit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Interesting. So he knew Barack Obama. And in his view, Barack Obama liked the same kind of partying you were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. So sex and drugs, in other words.
Dude, come on. This is so good. It's so funny because obviously oh no, Barack Obama's future in politics surely is not looking too good, right? Like this is already so late. It's so 2000 and late. Especially because it was tried in 2008 and it didn't work back then. The fact that Tucker Carlson, a man that used to actually bully politicians on national television, who the Republican Party's top politicos were genuinely terrified of, is now reduced himself to interviewing crackheads who claim that they sucked Obama's cock in 1999 when Barack Obama is long gone. He's not the president anymore. He's never going to run for president. It's done. It's over. And he's doing this on X videos. Now, let me explain something to you. This is yet another Hasanabi lock moment, okay? I told you motherfuckers that as soon as he was off the platform, as soon as he was off Fox News, that this dude is done. He is going to keep debasing himself further and further, and it doesn't matter. He's falling, and he's trying to grab onto whatever fucking rope or ladder he can grab onto on the way down, and each individual video that he comes out with is only furthering his demise. Because ultimately, and I told you guys this, he's now going up against the Ben Shapiro's and the Steven Crowders of the world, and those guys have entire YouTube media franchises, and they know what to do. They know how to operate in this space. And even then, they never had Tucker Carlson's traditional media power. Musk's Twitter on this? Oh, damn. Even Elon Musk is shitting on him? Oh, no. That's crazy.
But like I said, when I brought up the fact that I could use something to wake up, he immediately knew what I was referring to, had made it clear that I was looking for coke, and I really was, and had made the suggestion that he knew where we could get it, and we left to go get it. I had no idea that he was a representative in the Illinois House. I had no idea he was in politics. I just knew that he was supposedly married and at...
Come on, Larry. Tell us the cock. What kind of cock was he working with, man? Are we talking girthy? Is it one of them fucking short but stout ones? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I don't care about what, like, you and Barack Obama talked about. Is it veiny? Give us the fucking cock specs, man. 7 minutes and 20 seconds in, and I have heard very little about Obama's penis. Okay? Does it lean left? Does it lean right? What are we working with? Is he a grower? Is he a shower? Exactly.
At the time was going through some issues with the marriage.
He said that?
That was made clear. Yeah.
So he didn't tell you he was a politician, but he told you he was having trouble in his marriage? I believe it. I want to believe it, so I'm going to keep believing it.
I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort.
And you're in the limo.
Yep.
Driving or parked?
No, the driver's driving.
Yep.
And I just happened to notice that he pulls something else out of his pocket. And next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So
he's such a nice guy that he bought him cocaine and he brought his own crack, which I always thought was interesting in this story, is that he brought his own crack. That's cool. Like, he's like, don't worry about it. If you like your cocaine, you can keep it. I got crack cocaine in my pocket. That's it's cool. Like, it's cool. He's like a nice guy. He's like, I'm not a big fan of cocaine and pussy too.
So as I'm doing a line, I just start, this is the part where you kind of make your move to see where things are going. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go. So the night became somewhat active sexually and drug-wise in the limo.
So you hit on him. Did he seem shocked by that?
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you're smoking crack with a stranger in the back of a limo, like, you got to imagine things might go crazy places.
It's a given, right? You know, because every part of the story is obviously true. Tucker doesn't even look like he believes any of this. Look at Tucker's face right in this very moment, dude. That's the death of a media career right there. Irreversible damage. He gave bro the Obamacare. Yes, dude. Yes, he did.
I look at it this way. I've done a lot of crazy things in my lifetime. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I pretty much know whether or not I can move in a certain direction with an individual.
He's saying he could read the vibes. Tucker's like, you didn't get informed consent? That's kind of weird. And he's like, don't worry. The consent was implied. I'm good at picking up vibes.
I was going in the wrong direction. I just wasn't so sure how much I could trust the individual at first. And that was probably one of my bigger concerns. But the fact that I was already becoming somewhat buzzed, you kind of throw caution to the wind.
You weren't sure you could trust the individual. What does that mean?
When you meet someone out of the blue and you go to a level that you're doing drugs with, or you're...
Brother, at this point, let me explain something to you guys about Larry Sinclair that Tucker Carlson surprisingly did not mention, which Larry Sinclair did back in 2008 when he first came out and did this press conference. The press conference that Larry Sinclair did in 2008, where he talked about having gay sex with Barack Obama and doing crack, was approximately 20 minutes long. The first 10 minutes of said press conference was his entire rap sheet that he voluntarily delivered for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why. At this point, when he's like, oh, I don't know if I could have trusted this man, what he's saying, the man who's saying this has been in prison like 8 times for possession, intent to distribute like crack cocaine. He was a con man. He went by like 3 different names. He had active warrants in states. Like the notion that this guy was like, oh yeah, Barack Obama, on the other hand, didn't seem like a